Today is October 30th, 2024, Canada, baby. Intensity weather report. Okay, guys, it is supposed to be above average temperatures today, okay? And then expect some precip throughout the week, okay, guys? Hit or miss, hit or miss. It is October, going to be November, okay? Snow is on the way, okay? And living in a tent, not a good time to be Canadian right now, living in a tent in winter. Speaking of that, back in the spring, I got looking into, what can we do to house these homeless people. There are a lot of vacant schools, because school boards had to go build new schools, right? So I know in my area, there's a lot of vacant schools. So how about we open that up and put people in there for now, okay? Okay. Got a couple of chicken scratch notes here that I'd like to go over, and I'd like to touch on Jody Wilson-Raybould, okay? Chapter 7, The Shuffle, is up on YouTube under my playlist on the Live as Lesbian, okay? Chapters 1 through 7, we got 3 more to go, and chapter 8 looks like a doozy. If you need the book, you can listen along, but I would say by far chapter 7, it's getting real juicy, right? We're getting to the climax. You even have to listen to the full chapters if you don't want. Each chapter I provide a summary, okay, at the end, okay? So you could listen for that too, right? Right. Jody Wilson-Raybould was your first Indigenous Attorney General and Minister of Justice. Let go because she was too honest when this SNC Lavaland scandal was going on, because the Liberals basically wanted her to lie about it, okay? And so they shuffled her around. Okay, last night I posted, I took a screenshot of the Joe Rogan podcast that had Trump in it. Now, it's a doozy. It's like 3 hours to watch, okay? But you don't learn anything if you don't do your research. I haven't watched it yet. I started to put it on last night, but I had watched a thing about Diddy, and I should probably share that because it's pretty sick. I haven't watched the Joe Rogan podcast of Donald Trump, but I intend to, okay? And you know what? I put the hockey game on, the Raptors game, okay? And I do my research, okay? The screenshot that I took had 38 million, almost 39 million at the time, and I don't know what it is now, but that was just 3 days since it had been uploaded, okay? And the first part, I did watch a little bit just to kind of get a little teaser. I watched the first couple minutes of when Donald Trump and Joe Rogan and Donald Trump talked about when he was on The View, and Barbara Walters introduced him as her friend. And Trump had said Oprah wanted him to run for president back in the day, okay? So that's something to look into. See how Whoopi Goldberg, bringing up those clips the other day, because I don't know now what I was watching, but The View brought it up. And, Whoopi Goldberg didn't look too impressed to see Donald Trump, okay? But I think that Whoopi just has that resting face. Back when The View came out, it was actually a good show, and I bought and read the Joy Behar book, okay? And I read it in a night because I thought Joy Behar was very funny. And, she's lost her sense of ha-ha. I might hop on one of these days soon and we'll read the comments. Just read the comments in the Joe Rogan podcast on YouTube. Read the comments, okay? All right. Somebody had brought up, and I like to do my research, and I like to get educated, right? And I want to go over why I like Donald Trump, because originally I liked him back when he came out with The Apprentice, and so did The View, and so did Oprah, right? Everybody liked Donald Trump. Well, then they told us not to like him, right? And I was on that bandwagon, but I reevaluated the situation, and I changed my mind, and I'm a woman, and I can change my mind 50 times a day if I want to, right? Right. Evaluated the situation, and I am Team Trump, okay? And somebody had brought to my attention, and I like to learn, right? So apparently, I think it was just a few days ago, a week ago, they were talking about Weinstein, and Trump had said that the Democrats Scholnged him. Your imagination, okay, it's Scholnged is inappropriate, right? However, I watched the clips of him talking, and appeared and sounded like, to me, Trump was surprised that the Democrats took down another Democrat, okay? That's what I got. That I had watched about it, and I forget now who did this interview when Trump had said it, because it's really hard to find stuff about Trump and the truth, right? Trump had said he wasn't friends with Weinstein, okay? And we don't know who was at Diddy parties or islands, but if you Google it, well, you know who was always there? Trump, right? Trump. It's a scapegoat, okay? Now, I spent too long on Trump, okay, because I think it's more important to focus on Canada, okay? So we're going to get into Canadian news now, but it's relevant because, you know, the election is next week, right? And I think there's going to be riots, right, if Trump gets in, especially those radical groups like your LGBTQ2 plus elemental P and Black Lives Matter and all that, but LGBTQ2 plus elemental P or your Black Lives Matter, or, you know, it's okay to burn down, right? A lot of time on this, okay, on my feeds, because you can do your research too, right? You can see what I've posted, okay? I'm gonna be real quick, okay? Tucker Carlson, I just posted about an hour ago. Tucker Carlson was talking about, you know, election interference, and well, you know, we got that going on in Canada, right? Right. Screenshot I put of Joe Rogan, okay? I put, don't forget, this content isn't available in Canada, right? Because we can't even do our research because this content isn't available in Canada. Videos of Michelle Ferrari, Anna Roberts. They had another Status of Women committee meeting where victims were able to come back to the House of Commons and testify about how they were almost killed by their partners, okay, because intimate partner violence is an epidemic in Canada, and so is walking down the street without getting sexually assaulted, because sexual assault is up 75%, ladies. They held this meeting back in the summer, and your liberal NDP, Anita Vandenbelt, and Lee Gazin, who doesn't like to be tagged, brought up abortion instead of listening to the victims' testimonies, and the victims left upset in tears because of that. Shit about abortion, well, the liberals and Democrats, that's all they talk about. And you know what? I think things are fine with on the abortion level, okay? If anything, you know what? We might have an increase because there's sexual assaults up 75%. I think we have more issues like putting the perverts behind jail, like behind bars, making sure we have treatment for the crackheads on the street living in shopping carts, okay? You don't have to be a crackhead to be homeless in Canada, right? You could just have lost your business because of COVID or some other taxes and the cost of living and whatnot. David won British Columbia, okay, NDP, who really, the province, posted a lot of videos just on British Columbia alone, okay? Like, they decriminalized hard drugs. They're smoking crack in the hospitals. Pregnant nurses didn't even want to breastfeed their children because they thought their breast milk was contaminated. I just posted a video last week of a crackhead either puking or taking in a park. Literally don't know anybody anymore that likes Trudeau. So how did he get voted in if nobody liked him? Point out that I was hospitalized, and again, you can check out my oppressed life on YouTube, okay? I was hospitalized during that election, and I was unable to vote, and I brought in my election card and not able to vote, okay? Before I say anything more, I'm going to end it right here. And you're going to watch this video, okay, guys? You really got to check it out. It's a must-watch.
Why? Stop. Is this thing not hot? I swear to God, if anyone says welcome to womanhood, I'm going to lose my...
So that was a male, and I had put, what did they put? A uterus up inside there? Listen to fake women complain about their period cramps. Are you kidding me? Have these trans males talking for us women, like that Dylan Mulvaney, okay? That was on everybody's Bud Light. Say you, stay true. And for sakes, get to talking and get to doing your research. Happy Halloween, okay? Make sure you're safe out there, okay? Kids can have some fun tomorrow night because it is not fun in Canada.